What's up, you guys? Sports Betting Weekly. Today's breakdown, we're going to be taking a look into the Baltimore Ravens versus Cleveland Browns game that's going down Monday night. This game right here is one of the bigger games of the week. If you ask my opinion, this game has implications on the AFC wildcard situation, also the AFC North in general. The Steelers just took their first loss of the season, which was a wild one, and the Cleveland Browns are 9-3, so they're still right in the mix for the division. And let's get right into it. The Baltimore Ravens are coming in as slight favorites, right around -135. The Cleveland Browns right around +115. It's right around 2.5-point spread right now. We'll see if that moves around, or depending on what book you're working with, if it's going to be 3 or whatnot. And the Cleveland Browns are coming off a big win. They took out the Tennessee Titans. Everyone knows the Titans are no joke. Baker Mayfield may have had his best game of the season. So, some good signs there for the Browns. On the other hand, the Baltimore Ravens, Lamar Jackson was looking very inaccurate out there, but was working with his legs very well. Had a big rush for a touchdown. And like I said, the inaccurate passes, Lamar Jackson was coming off the whole COVID situation, so he did miss some time, missed a lot of practice as well. So, that stuff is going to have a factor on the game, being on the same page with these receivers and just fine-tuning, your accuracy and whatnot. I do think he bounces back with a better game as far as his passing goes here. Let's not forget, the Baltimore Ravens put a whooping on the Browns the first time they fought. Excuse me, not the first time they fought. First time that they played. If you guys didn't know, I have a channel, I mostly deal with MMA and UFC breakdowns, so excuse me for that. But you guys can check out my channel, the MMAFORTUNETELLER. I'll attach the link here below. If you're new to me over here. But again, back to this game. I expect Lamar Jackson to have a better game throwing. Now you take a look at the Cleveland Browns defense against the pass, ranked 24 right now in the NFL, and they really haven't been looking good. And I expect Lamar Jackson to be able to use his legs and whatnot, but to also light it up with his arm in this game like he kind of did in the first time around. Both these teams, excellent rushing attacks. Baltimore Ravens, the number 1 rushing attack in the NFL. Browns are right behind them with Nick Chubb. You got Kareem Hunt, the change of pace back. The Browns are a good team. If Baker's out there making the right throws and whatnot, they're a solid team. I just don't have much faith in Baker. I think Baker can be just as inaccurate as Lamar Jackson, but he doesn't have the legs that Lamar Jackson has. The Baltimore Ravens defense, the Baltimore Ravens defense. You tell me a season the Baltimore Ravens defense hasn't been good. So I'm not saying they're necessarily on that same level, in some of those prime years with Ray Lewis and all that, but they're still a solid defense. They can give the Browns a lot of trouble there. And, I think that's the key factor in this game. You take a look at the Cleveland Browns defense and you compare it to the Baltimore Ravens defense. The Ravens are a little bit better against the pass. And I think that's where we're finding our edge there. So I am taking the Baltimore Ravens. When they put it together, they're a very solid team. You take a look at the injury report, any notable injuries. Of course, Beckham's been out for the season. You got Ward out indefinitely. So you got a couple injuries here as far as the Browns go. Baltimore Ravens, they do have a lot more of a complicated situation going on due to that whole COVID situation and whatnot. But I think that's all being ironed out. A lot of guys will be returning. And, the guys that need to be out there for them to win this game will be out there. So you take a look at their last 10. Cleveland is now on a 4-game win streak. I don't put too much stock into the Houston win, the Philly win, or the Jacksonville win. The Tennessee Titans win, I do like. The other win too, Cincinnati Bengals. They won that by 3 points. So like I said, I do question the Browns. I think they're a little bit overrated right now. I think once the Ravens start to put it together again, I think that they will be one of the more superior teams in the AFC. And that's why my free pick that I'm going to give you today is going to be the Baltimore Ravens. And you could take them however you like them. You could take them with the line's low, so you could take them with the line, or if you want to take the points, you could do that either way. But my pick is going to be the Baltimore Ravens to you guys. And I appreciate all you guys tuning in. And just to give you guys a heads up, you guys will be getting much more content like this. I'll be breaking down college football games, NFL games, all types of sports when basketball season comes back around, baseball, all that type of stuff. And if you guys aren't familiar, like I said, I will attach my other channel, the MMA Fortune Teller, for all your UFC breakdowns and all that. And if you guys would like to work with me and get some of my exclusive bets, the main bets that I'm targeting for this Sunday football day over here, You guys can reach out to me from my email, which is sportsbettingweekly@gmail.com. You could also reach out to me on my Instagram. I got that attached below as well. Please do reach out to me, even if you guys just want to chat it up. And if you guys got any questions, man, I'm all ears. So there you go. All right. You guys have a good rest of your night. Peace.